Special Unit.
Progress report, you are third alarm box. 819, the address of 1155 Halsey Street, crosses Central Avenue and Wilson Avenue. Two-story church. At this time, Car 7, Deputy Assistant Chief Duggan reports. Roll call has been conducted. All members have been accounted for. We did have a collapse of the bell tower. We do have 3 tower ladders set up in operation. And we have 1 hand line set up in operation in exposure 4. Second hand line being stretched into exposure 4. We remain doubtful. Collapse of the church steeple into exposure 2. Exposure 2 is a 1-story garage. 3 tower ladders set up in operation. We do have a fire extending into exposure 4. We do have 1 hand line stretched to exposure 4. Second one being stretched into exposure 4. We have 1 hand line set up in the front of the fire building. Collapse zone set up, exterior operation at this time, except for the exposure 4. We do have members in exposure 4, and we're remaining doubtful. Please, responding to third alarm box 819, respond into the staging area at Bushwick Avenue and Halsey Street. All companies responding into third alarm box 819, report into the staging area, Bushwick Avenue and Halsey Street. We put 124 to work as a tower ladder. We are replacing 124 with 146 as the fast truck. Good. Can we have a thawing apparatus respond? Can we have a sanitation sander respond? And see if we can get a request put into the buildings department due to the collapse of the bell tower. All right, 10-4.
Yo podía jugar. Ayúdate, cabrón.
This church been here for years, yo. That's crazy.
All right, guys. This is the third alarm fire in the church. Just for full disclosure, it took us a half an hour to get here. They put tower ladders in operation. They have 3 tower ladders in operation. A little joke. Look at this guy. Engine 237. Anyway, 3 tower ladders in operation, 2 hand lines. The steeple of the church, the bell steeple area collapsed to the right. They had extension to a couple buildings. I don't know how many, maybe 1 or 2. But we came to see and document. This is in Brooklyn, Halsey Street and something or the other. And it's a block away. So I'll be there shortly. I'm almost there. A light haze. I don't see a lot of smoke. But
10-8 from training.
Alright, there's the church. The steeple collapsed to the left of it. They got the tower ladders operating. Let's see if I can get to the front over there. Hey there, brother. How are you? Alright, so the steeple's missing up there. See all the chunks on the floor. They got water on the fire. How are you, brother? Alright. I'm gonna go around. There's gotta be another angle in the back. They still have smoke pushing from the front. So I'm certain that there's fire in there. Let me just go find an angle.
Yeah, to any of the companies that they release the engine. So.
Yeah, they got smoke and they got fire in there. They just gotta get it out. Let me go check it out.
The tower ladder shoots down the 4th side of the church. Aim a little to the left. You're taking that wall down with you.
Alright, I'll be back. How you doing, Chief? Alright. Hi there. Hey, how are you? Alright. How you doing?
Emergency 4 PO, third alarm bound to 819, the address of 115
Hey there, how are you?
Halsey Street. Central Avenue to Wilson Avenue. Fire throughout a two-story church. At this time, call for of operations. Report that primary searches in a complete negative. Secondary search is underway. Still continue to operate with the tower ladder set up in operation. You have one dry line stretched to exposure 4A as a fire is darkening down. We'll have a collapse zone set up.
All right, he gave a progress report. I missed the whole thing. Okay, guys, as always, I try to find the best angles. Right now, this is the best angle showing everything that's going on. The entire church has collapsed in the back here. There's nothing left. This was a very fast-moving fire. It went to 2 alarms in 15 minutes. Look at the rainbow. Wow, that's spiritual. I get goosebumps with the rainbow. That, to me, that's spiritual. We didn't get a lot of fire, but at least we get operations. It took us a half an hour to get here. Here are the 3 tower ladders, one over there, one here, and one down here. 3 streams.
That's 235 to real. 235.
There's no real talk on the radio. There's a little fire on the top there. I don't know if they should hit that because it may collapse further.
Northside power ladder, direct your stream into the church. Command to 124 bucket. Okay. Command to engine 233 backup. You have an emergency alert activation. Command to 233 backup. Backup and emergency. Command to 124 bucket. 124 bucket. Get that request to direct your stream towards the church, not towards exposure 4. 124 bucket. We're on our exposure 4 side. We're not shooting into the exposure 4 building. We're shooting into the church. Command to 135 bucket. Get that to try to avoid knocking it into exposure 4. 135 bucket, 10-4. Alright, we got 233 on the top floor, 26 on the middle floor, 120 is performing secondary search on each second and third floor.
I gotta be careful because some of that water came onto this roof and it's very icy.
20 is doing secondaries on the second and third floor. 10 floor. Where are 277 and 271? Relief. 10 floor. What about triple duties? Where are they?
I guess at this point they're trying to knock down the rest of it and put our pocket to fire.
Mansion 2180. 218. Where are you located? Right next to you. Italian 5
There's still a first floor of the building under all that debris, so that's why they're putting all this water. And that's the building that had extension, as you can see. They have a landline, a hand line in there. Alright, I'm not going to stay too much longer because it's bitterly cold up here. And I forgot the gloves in the car.
we're ready for water. 10-4, 120 to 4, there's 271 chauffeur. Give us water whenever you're ready. Yeah, boys, up your water.
That back wall is pretty sturdy, but it looks like it's starting to teeter.
And the 135. About a 135. Keep operating for now. Just 135 full stop. We're going to shut it down and reposition. Hey Cash, you got a little fire under the gutter of the port side. That's cool. Just be careful. Transit squad 288. 288.
All right, they're starting to release units. They kept it at a third alarm. There's a little bit of fire left. There's some up here, very little.
Command to Battalion 4-4, exposure for a second. We're going to send 237 in to relieve 233.
Alright, I'm gonna go down, guys, and get some ground operations. I mean, there's not a lot of ground operations, there's tower ladders, but just to see what's going on.
We have our lines in exposed to 4 at this time shut down. They're not really getting anything from our vantage point. 10-4, they've just been up there for a while. Sounds good.
Alright, they're starting to do picking up some of the hose lines.
113 is designated to new start truck replacing ladder 146.
And they're repositioning the tower ladders, or moving this one out and bringing in another one. I got water on the feet, folks. Anyway, they're starting to wind down right now.
12314.
Very devastating to the community, to the church.
Field Commune Special Call Tower Ladders, ladder 170 and ladder 15. Enter Company 238, your message.
Investigating alarm activation on the second floor.
Well, these guys are still in the bucket, so maybe they're just on standby.
4-5, is that your phone number?
Yeah, 4-9, we're on 10-4.
All right, guys, we're gonna stay here a little bit longer, then we're gonna get out of here. I don't know, they might do a press conference, so we'll see.
25 inch
5 east. 110 from the third alarm. And 41235. First to respond in for box 819. For staging or is there a specific location? Responding to the command post again.
Possibility that whole facade could
215 active 10-4.
Alright guys, it's starting to wind down. Like I said, we're going to stay here just a little bit longer, then we're going to be taking up. Command Tactical is packing up. They're switching out the trucks. They're repositioning 111, and they might bring another tower ladder. There's one back there. I don't know if that was in operation yet or it's coming in. The Myrtle Turtles, they were operating, so I guess 146 is going to come in.
We're right away. We're tripping over hose. We're tripping over tree. The ladder knocks down.
Squad 252 is taking up. I think they were first due.
Command 227.
All right, just as I said, they're going to bring tower ladder 141 to the front of the building. 146, my bad. They're going to bring it in once they remove the squad. They still have companies all over the place. And they're still spraying water on the fire. I'm going to work my way through that area and then I'm going to get out of here in a bit.
170, hold up.
All right, where the rack at?
Rack 4.
There's the rack at, rack 2. That's the Brooklyn rack.
Thank you.
Rack 1 is here somewhere. There it is. There's the rack at, rack 1 and rack 2.
Ladder 135.
Rack 1.
10-4, we'll be out of here momentarily.
Rack 2. There the racks at. Alright, very active scene, a lot of moving parts.
Safety battalion command. Command. Looks like the 4-4 is pulling everybody out of exposure 4. We're going to be the last ones out of the building, make sure everybody's out. We'll notify.
They still have a little pocket of fire up there burning. They can't get to that. If they hit that, it'll collapse the whole front probably.
286 to 271 Chauffeur. You can shut down our line for exposure for 1 second. 10-4, shut it down. Book 2469 1388 Alpha. Illinois Henry to Glenwood Road, smoke. Second floor of a vacant building. Book 2469 1283 Ocean Avenue. Illinois Henry to Glenwood Road, smoke. Second floor of a vacant building. We're going to 255.
All right, they might do the press conference now. There's Skylar Fire. They're interviewing victims over there. Not victims, are I guess somebody from the church. I'm not sure.
135. Where you at, Luke? Wolsey and Evergreen, which is moving 127. Chauffeur 237. 27. We're just going to have 237 directed at the top wall of that leaning section, just to make sure we don't have any fire extending or anything like that. All right, that's cool.
They still have that persistent little pocket of fire up there. They haven't put the tower ladders back up because, like I said before, they're swapping them out. They're in the process of doing that still. It lights up and then it goes off. It lights up and then it goes off. Right now there's no water on it, so it gets wind driven. Could light up that whole thing up there. There it goes. So keep an eye on it. Once they get the tower ladder up, they might hit it. It's in the gutter area. That's what that area is called, I'm not sure. I'm gonna monitor it.
One temple. Responding to the field contact. Center Wallbox, C19, the address of 1155 Wilson Street, Central Avenue to Wilson Avenue, fired a two-story church throughout. This time, call 4, Chief of Operations, Chief Wood reports, continuing to operate with 2 tower ladders and 3 hand lines, hitting pockets of fire, and we're remaining doubtful. Okay. And 4 field comm, time of that report, 1257 hours. Your duration, 2 hours, 13 minutes. Field comm.
All right, that was the report. I'm gonna monitor it a little bit longer up there, see if that takes off or when they put the water on it with the tower ladders. If I stay that long, who knows? We'll see. It's still flaming up there pretty good. They still haven't positioned the new tower ladders, but the fire is picking up there. I'm thinking if they put water on it, it might collapse because there's a crack to the right of that third window. There's a crack right there. You can see it. There's a crack. So they're concerned about that, and we'll see. I'm gonna wait a little longer. $170 is coming in. that line from underneath that debris. There's the fire. Alright, they're gonna set up the tower ladder and we're gonna continue to monitor this a little. That's been burning since I was on that other roof over there.
Right there. So I didn't know. You already connected? No. Well, we have a hydrant there. Because 271's pulling out. I don't know if it's easier there. They're like four buildings past 170. 3 buildings past 170. So I don't know if you... Yeah, I mean, it might be easier. If you want to come and swing by, whatever. If you can fit through there. So, you know, I think it's a better position. You're going to reconnect to that to find it. Yeah. So just connect to the other side.
Okay.
Trying to figure out where to place the tower ladders. They're moving them around.
Right there, so the ring on the way. We'll get your spot. Half off.
Holy and Wilson.
So they didn't bring the other tower ladders that I thought they were gonna bring. They
Command to
brought.
ladder 15.
They're bringing in tower ladder 15
Ladder 15.
from
Yeah, we're
Manhattan.
just going to make sure your members are in the collapse zone. Come up a little more, but we just want to keep that out of the collapse zone, away from this exposure one wall.
They want tower ladder 15 to stay away from the collapse zone, which is probably right here.
218, hold up.
There's my friend Nicholas Strong down there. Great fire photographer. He's down there somewhere. I don't know if they're gonna hit that front facade. Fast truck coming in. I don't know if they're swapping it out.
Just confirming, we're resupplying the hand line that's out in the street. Who's taking care of Colorado 170? Oh, negative. You are supplying 170. 217, 4.
There's Nicholas Strong.
From the church. 1 second. There is no visible fire yet, but if there's going to be any issue, it'll be the 3rd floor where the exposure 4 wall of the main fire building comes in contact with the exposure 4. 10th floor.
line back there to supply tower ladder 15.
Central Avenue to Wilson Avenue. Fires around a two-story church. 250-950. This one called Chief of Operations, Chief Roger reports that he's continued to operate with 2 tower ladders. He has 1 dry hand line stretched to the front of the fire building within by the lap zone. It's going to be a hydraulic overhaul of the original fire building, and he is going probably will hold it.
Alright, they would probably will hold.
Probably will hold time 133 hours, duration 2 hours.
We're gonna take off from here. I'm freezing. They're gonna probably will hold shortly thereafter. They'll go into control.
Ladder 15 to 15 bucket. 15 bucket. Keep it there. Keep driving it down that front wall. Don't move. You can charge that line up. Okay.
They're trying to figure out, the chiefs are all over here now. They have issues with that building exposure 4. There might be some fire in there, or it might get back in there. They got water damage issues.
218 chauffeur, here comes the water.
Here comes the water on the line for the tower ladder. And, well, they're assessing the situation.
Show me 10-8 from the third alarm. 1-3, yeah.
Alright, they're both going up simultaneously. Let's see what happens when they put water on that area that's still burning up there. And those cracks in that building, that whole thing might collapse, who knows?
hold the bucket. Let me know when you're ready for water. Bucket and 17 ready for water. 17 order 217. You got that ready for water? Box number 1695. So we got teams here respond. We're trying to shut the main up to the house. Nothing's working and we can't find street shuttle.
All right, guys, we were gonna take up, but they're gonna do a press conference here very shortly, and we're gonna get the press conference when it starts. Came to the side over here. They're doing a thawing apparatus. They're gonna thaw out a hydrant, so we're gonna get some of that real quick before the news conference. This is the process that they do to thaw out hydrants during fires and cold weather. Gotta keep an eye on the news conference over there. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the news conference, but that's what they use. This is thawing apparatus. Alright, I gotta get back over there. Yo! Alright, let me get over there. They're fixing to start the news conference.
Halsey is a two-story, two-roof, wood-frame church. Upon arrival, we had heavy fire throughout this church. Our units moved in aggressively with multiple landlines. Due to the amount of fire and the structural stability of the building, we removed our members and we went to an exterior attack with large caliber screens. And when we do that in a building like this, we also set up a collapse zone. We had the bell tower on fire, and again, a large portion of the building on fire. And sure enough, the bell tower and the roof itself did collapse into the remaining part of the structure. There are not any injuries at this time. There is extensive damage, as you can see behind me, to the church. It's probably most likely a full demo. And we also had fire extension to the building on the right-hand side, which we identify as exposure 4. We had multiple handlines in that building as well. This fire went to a third alarm assignment, which includes approximately 150 firefighters and EMS personnel. And right now, we will be going under control shortly. We're working with our other agency partners, especially the Department of Buildings, who will evaluate this structure. And at this time, I'll take any questions.
John, how old the church is?
The church is over 100 years old.
Gary?
Nobody that was inside the structure that had to be rescued, nobody that had to be taken out of the structure.
The only person in the structure at the time was the pastor, and he was removed on his own power.
John, we also were hearing that they were possibly doing work on the church. Do you think that that played a factor in any of this?
We have our fire marshals looking into that to investigate all of that. Thank you.
Any other questions?
Right here, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Where did the fire start?
We're not sure where the fire started.
That's all good? All right. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
You too.
All right, let me go back to I'm gonna get out of here. This got a fire again. All right, so they had heavy fire upon arrival. They don't know the cause of the fire. The church is over 100 years old and is going to be totally demolished once they figure out, make sure that all the fire is out. With that said, from Central Avenue and Halsey Street in Brooklyn, 2 and 2, we're going to see you all on the other side. All right, I know I signed off, but I wanted to show you on the towards the fourth side where the church wall collapsed into that building. It's leaning on it. Okay.
Central Avenue to Wilson Avenue. Fire throughout a two-story church, 50 by 150. At this time, Car 7, Deputy Chief Duggan report. Still continue to operate with 2 tower ladders, hitting pockets of fire. We're in the process of swapping out the engine companies. We still have a precautionary line stretched to exposure 4. We're going to request 1 truck to replace the fast truck. It is just for relief purposes only. Car 7 is in the process of going 10-8. Division 1-5 will be the incident commander. 10-4, time of that report, 1411 hours. 275 to reach. Your instant duration is now 275. 3 hours, 28 minutes.